Looking to get yourself some sweet wrestling gear? Reviewing the Elite's got you covered. Subscribe to the channel, like, and comment on a video between now and the end of November, and you could be the lucky winner. At the end of November, we're going to pick one person from our subscribers list who's commented and liked the video, and we're going to give away this $25 gift certificate from Pro Wrestling Tees. You can get you an AEW t-shirt. You can get you a t-shirt that says a little bit of the bubbly. Hell, you can do whatever you want with it. Just make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on one of our videos this month. Hey everybody, and welcome to Reviewing the Elite. Alright, here we go. We're gonna be reviewing. Oh man, this might have been what I think is. I said this last week, but it's only been 5 weeks. This has got to be what I think is the best episode of Dynamite yet. October 30th, Halloween Eve, and AEW put on a spread like I haven't seen in wrestling in a very long time. So we're gonna give it its review. We're gonna cover it match by match, minute by minute. We're gonna go through it. I want to warn you, this does contain spoilers. So if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want to know what happened and you don't want to be spoiled, turn me off. Come back to me later, and then come get in the comment section. Let me know. Am I a dumbass? Do I know what I'm talking about? Do I not know what I'm talking about? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? All right, we got a lot to unpack in this one, so you've had your spoiler warning. Here we go. All right, the opening package I thought was really cool. It cuts to a shot. Cody Rhodes getting off the plane. He's got Tony Schiavone. They're getting into a limousine, and they're going to the contract signing for the AEW World Heavyweight title at Full Gear coming up next month. So, look, it's a good way to start a show. Nothing wrong with it. It was interesting to see Tony Schiavone involved in that. We'll get to it. We'll get to more of that later, though. First match was Sammy Guevara and Hangman Adam Page. Look, I like Sammy Guevara. I like what he does in the ring. He's got a bright future ahead of him, but right now he's in the ring against Adam Page. I'm not feeling that. I'm not with it at all. Adam Page, in my mind, has got this one sewn up. I didn't do a predictions video this week, so I'm not going to pretend I know what the hell I'm talking about there. But it was a good match. Sammy Guevara came out, worked that match like a pro, proving he is ready to play with some of the top talent. But Hangman Page came with it and actually wound up winning that match. And as soon as he won that match, he grabs the mic and gets on promo to cut a promo against Pac. What you didn't see off the air last week was that there was a little bit of a attack going on, and Hangman Page came out and got his hands on Pac. They're going to be doing a match at Full Gears. One of the most interesting things about this promo, and I thought was hilarious, was this is TNT. So this isn't USA. This isn't a publicly traded company. They don't have, the FCC's not like it was 20 years ago during the Monday Night Wars. And Hangman said he was going to do some cowboy shit. That was absolutely fucking hilarious to me because it's not something you've seen in wrestling in a while. The PG era, has been what we've gotten from the WWE for a long time. So it's a little bit refreshing to have something, for adults as well. And the next match, wow, this women's match, oh my gosh, Shana versus Hikaru Shida. Unbelievable. Here's what I love about the AEW women's division is these women, don't want to offend, they're going out there and they are putting on wrestling matches. It's not a Vince Russo style tits and ass show. They're going out there and putting on wrestling matches. Shauna actually, it was the first time I had seen either of them. I'm not going to lie. I've never seen Shauna before, never seen Hikaru Shida, and they did not disappoint. Hikaru Shida coming out with the win after what I thought was just one of the, that could have been a great hype opening match as far as I'm concerned. We heard, I don't know if this is true, but it's buzzing around the internet that Shauna actually wound up signing a 3-year contract with AEW after that match, solidifying her spot on the women's roster. Well, congratulations to Shauna. Next up, what I have no idea what the hell this was, but I'll tell you about it anyway. Brandy Rhodes video package. She's in this dark room and there's candles and it's like she's casting off some kind of spell and she's doing this voodoo type deal and it appears Awesome Kong and then like then there's Brandy is like the spirit of Awesome Kong is taking over Brandy or one's in control of the other. I have no idea what that was about, what they're going to do with that, but it may go somewhere. It may be cool. I have no clue. It was just very. It was just honestly fucking bizarre, but we'll take it. And then, oh man, I was so excited about this part. I was so excited about this part. The Rock and Roll Express, baby. Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, one of the first tag teams I grew up watching and grew up idolizing in the 80s, came down because they were set to present the AEW Tag Team Champions to whoever won the tournament in the main event. And they come out, they get the crowd having it. They talk about they beat Ole and Arn there in that very building 33 years ago. And here come Santana and Ortiz on the attack, putting Ricky Morton through a piece of the stage, kind of changing things. So now at this point, I'm wondering, hey, wait a minute. These guys been attacked. They're laid out. Are they going to come out later for the title presentation? So stay tuned to find out what happened there. All right, next up, trios match: QT Marshall and John Silva. QT Marshall, John Silva, and Alex Reynolds versus the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy. Sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of Orange Cassidy love out there. I'm not feeling it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. You watch him move around the ring. He's talented. He could do stuff. What's with the hands in the pockets? What the fuck with the hands in the pockets? And what the fuck with the glasses always on? Like, go in there, wrestle a match, show what you can do. Best friends got all the tools. This was simply a filler match. You liked it or you didn't. If I had to rate it, I didn't rate any matches last night. I didn't give any star ratings. But, going back and doing a rewatch today, if I had to rate it, I'd give it like, 3.25 stars. The wrestling was great. Wasn't really feeling what they were trying to do with it. However, Best Friends and Orange Cassidy win out over QT Marshall, John Silva, and Alex Reynolds. Next up, at the moment a lot of people have been waiting for it. My Twitter feed was going crazy about this. Some of the Facebook groups I'm in, they were going really, really crazy about the contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship at Full Gear. Now, they added a stipulation to this match, and it had come out earlier, and I in my mind, I'm going, that's an interesting stipulation. Never had that before. But the match is going to be a 60-minute time limit match. With the stipulation, there will be 3 judges at ringside, and if nobody wins in the 60 minutes, if the match goes to time limit, then the 3 judges will decide the winner. So you got to wonder, you have to think, how is that going to come into play at Full Gear? In the contract signing, we've seen these 100 times. They either go, very peacefully with a little trash talking, or tables get flipped and people get put through tables, or people get hit with belts, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. One thing I've never seen in all the years I've been watching wrestling is what happened next. The camera comes on, Sammy Guevara says, hey, check this shit out. And there's Jake Hager attacking Dustin Rhodes out in the parking lot next to the limo, putting his hand through the thing. So now Cody Rhodes has to go. MJF comes out, cleans everything out. I've never seen a contract signing turn into a parking lot brawl before. That was very, very interesting. Next match, another trios match. Kip Sabian and Hybrid 2 and the Young Bucks versus the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks came down as they're doing the Street Fighter thing again. We saw Best Friends and Orange Cassidy do Rick and Morty earlier in the show. They're promoting Rick and Morty last night. Kip Sabian and the Young Bucks, Young Bucks and Kenny Omega coming down as a Street Fighter deal. Halloween, I guess. Have a little fun. Fuck it. Who cares? It was a fast-paced match, great back and forth. Whatever you expect out of a Young Bucks match. Kip Sabian, awesome as always. Hybrid 2, my first time ever seeing him. Like, one of the things that I'm really digging about AEW is I'm seeing a lot of these performers, these wrestlers, for the very first time, and I'm going, wow, all right. I'm kind of feeling like, all right, the first time I saw like a Rey Mysterio or a La Parka, Johnny B. Bad, just to name some of my favorite upstarts from the 90s. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega wound up winning out on that one. Now, Kenny Omega is going to be taking on... I almost spoiled the next part. Holy shit. All right, hang on. All right, now, the Librarians came out to cut a promo. Now, the Librarians might be... There's this whole big deal about, okay, who could get the librarian gimmick over. Nobody's been able, quote unquote gimmick over. Nobody's been able to do it in the history of professional wrestling. What the fuck? So they had this contest on Twitter. Send in your thing. Maybe we'll hire you. So people were sending in all kinds of videos. I thought about sending in a video myself, and it comes to find they picked a man and a woman, and the gimmick is great. She's a baby face. He's a heel, and he does all the talking, and she does all the apologizing. It's hilarious. So the librarians come out, cut a promo, talk smack about the city, and here comes Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley interrupted, dropped a DDT, and cut a promo on his own about he is unsanctioned. Earlier in the show, you saw that Tony Khan had said, hey, we can't really sanction this match you're going to do with Kenny Omega at Full Gear. It's going to be too brutal. Somebody gets hurt. We can't be responsible for it. So Jon Moxley took issue with that, deciding that, yeah, it's not going to count against the win-loss record. They don't want, quote-unquote, their boy, Kenny Omega, to have a loss on his record. So he goes and cuts a promo about that. Jon Moxley, currently my favorite in the AEW. I love what they're doing with him. More to the point, I love what they're letting him do. He's just going out there doing his damn thing. So it's going to be an unsanctioned, lights out match against him and Kenny Omega at Full Gear. The main event of the night, and I got to tell you, I was humbled. I had expected 100% for this to go a completely different way, but it was the Lucha Brothers versus SCU for the World Tag Team titles for AEW. And you know what? Like, SCU, I'm not going to take nothing away from them whatsoever. I've enjoyed each and every match that I've seen them in as of late. The Lucha Brothers, one of the top tag teams in the world. I've gone back since I've been seeing them in AEW and watched some of their other matches on YouTube. Completely amazing stuff. The match was perfectly paced, and they went off the air with the SCU winning and becoming the first AEW Tag Team Champions. Unbelievable, because I had it all on the Lucha Brothers, man. I thought the Lucha Brothers were going to go over, be the first AEW Tag Team Champions. No, I was humbled. SCU got it. And you know what? Where were the Rock and Roll Express? They didn't get to come out because they were attacked by Santino and Ortiz. I was a little upset about that. We maybe got 30 seconds of the Rock and Roll. But you know what? SCU winning the AEW Tag Team Champions, I've got no complaint whatsoever. Absolutely excited to see it. All right, folks, I've got more videos coming out this week. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We got Full Gear coming up. I'm going to make some predictions about that. We got another episode of Dynamite before that, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I might make some predictions about that. Who knows? I might even get a chance to go to the show, and we'll see what happens there. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Do you think I'm full of shit? Do you think I know what I'm talking about? Well, maybe some days I do, some days I don't. I don't know. Come check us out, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.